Hey, welcome everybody. It's another fun-filled edition of Thirsty Thursday, and here I be on a very eventful Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. How is everybody doing today? I'm really glad to be here tonight. I barely made it. I'm not going to lie. It did not. I didn't get here in plenty of time for preparation. I barely got here in time to start the show. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. Let's go through the chat and let's see who has been around today so I can say hello to everybody accordingly. Bucci Bonita was in first today in chat that I have. If somebody was in earlier, I apologize. But Mary Lou is awesome. Got to say that she does a lot for our community. If you don't know her, please check out her channel and her conglomerate of channels that follow her. It's a great institution of folks that support one another and do the right thing for the communities. So thank you very much, Miss Bucci Bonita. I appreciate you very much. Grandma Kelly is here today. Grandma Kelly and I were talking this morning, and we're going to talk a little bit about what her and I discussed. I've got a video that I've made for that for next week for members, so stay tuned. But we'll talk about that a little bit here later. Another great individual that loves giving back. Mr. Randy, congratulations on your, I'm not sure which 100 it is on subscribers, but you're inching ever closer to 1K. And I'm glad that I could help out a little bit. It's nice to see you, my friend. I hope all is well. Another great supporter of this channel is Steve at Stories Lost and Found. Steve does a lot for all of us. Great channel, promotes a lot of great smaller channels, trying to get people off the ground. Always does the right thing. You know how hard that is to say in this world. Steve always does the right thing. So Stories Lost and Found is a great investment of your time. Other side of the boat, my buddy Jerry. Nice to see you, my brother. Thank you for being in here tonight. I appreciate that. Tri-Valley Metal Detecting and Outdoors. Coming up on the radar really fast for this group of folks that are in here. Has only been here a short period of time, but has done a lot for this community. Also has a great Facebook group. Check out Tri-Valley Metal Detecting and Outdoors. Tin Man, Mr. Willie. I won't be able to join tonight. There is an event for the Hutchinson Town, 150 years in the making. Willie, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I know you're going to smash the like on your way out. Much love, my brother. Thank you very much. Miss Karen Cronin is in the house as well. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. Cal at Venture to Low has been helping out on Monday Digs here lately. Has had some really good content to add to that. Thank you very much, Cal. Everybody, please check out the channel. Bear Magnetics, another very small channel that's on his way up. Bear has gotten stickers here lately, so please check him out and see what he has to offer for our community. Another newcomer that's looking to start his way up and grow within us. Miss Gypsy Lola. Gypsy shares out all our streams. She does a lot for all of us. If you're not subscribed, please click on the little three dots, go to channel, and give her some love. She does do a lot to take care of everybody else in the community. You got to show her some love. Danny D, the Cool Scratcher fan. See you all soon. I hope that means you're on your way back, but if that means you're on your way out, I appreciate you stopping by. Miss Mandy Brown, another great supporter and member of this channel. Thank you very much. I am Zaxxon. Thank you very much. Has taken care of a lot of my link posting here lately. Been a great mod for the channel. I am Zaxxon. Deserves some love from everybody, if not already received. Mr. J. Paul, appreciate you very much. Ron F., my Indianapolis brother, hey, hit me up because I text you some dates that I have available. I'd like to come up and hang out with you. Let me know if that works. Please follow through with that. I would be glad to come up and spend some time with you and Indiana Creek. you guys would be very much my pleasure to come hang out. Let's see. Who else is in the house today? Man, I got here late. I am so unprepared today, it's not even funny. I'm not going to lie. Relic Reaper Don is in the house. Another one of the fantastic supporters of this channel. Always seems to be around when you need him. Don is a good dude. Pete at Detect Dig and Smile. Thank you very much, Pete. I appreciate you. Monday Digs, 7:15. Always puts forth some really awesome content. Has a great family. Puts it out there for everybody to see. Thank you, Pete. Miss Judy Menzel, always here. I appreciate you. Mr. Alley Cat Tim, another one of my children out there. Yeah, I know. I act like an old man parent sometimes, but I can't help myself. Tim's a great dude. Love his cat. Love the channel. Henry Sawyer, hello, sir. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. You guys chat so much that it's hard for me to find new people. Gotta say, I love it. Motor Steady Magnet Fishers Jason, that's my brother right there. Appreciate you very much. Can't wait to hang out with Jason again. Also, for all you members, if you do not know that in my community tab today, the StreamYard link is posted. If you want to come in and promote in front of the looks like 51 people that are in the house so far today, you can click that link and come in, and we will share your channel out, and we'll do the best that I can to help promote you as far as YouTube is concerned. Mr. Practical Ken, everybody check out Ken. He's growing really fast over on Monday Digs. 8:45 time slot right before mine. Dude is awesome. He's putting forth a ton of effort into this group. My mouth is dry. Miss Mona is in the house. Thank you for being here, Mona. I appreciate that. I'm going to grab a drink here in just a second. Oh, Dandy boy, just a digging. Good evening, good sir. HD Shovel Ed. Make sure you check him out if for all the products he does offer. Swamp Rat, founding member of Monday Digs, one of the guys that have been there since almost the beginning. 8:30 time slot. Swampy has done a lot for his channel, whether it be metal detecting, magnet fishing, or getting this boat ready to float. He's doing a ton of good stuff. Be sure you check him out. He's cruising up on 650 subscribers. I know that he's proud of that. Let's get him up to 700. Joe Dirt in the house. Appreciate you, Joe Dirt. DC Diggin', what's up? The Asylum with Mr. Mark Miller. Gotta have that guy. You know what? I think I'm going to incorporate that guy to write a song about this live every Thursday. He could do a great job. A great vocalist and great guy all around. Mr. Bill, Papa Rouse, what's in the dirt? Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. runs his live stream. Definitely a pillar of the community. Has been around for a long time. Give Mr. Bill some love. Mr. Shannon Dalton got a late notification. Hey, that's okay, dude. I didn't get one at all. And I clicked for the notification. It's how YouTube works sometimes. You know, I've been here every Thursday for the most part for the last year and a half, with the exception of 3 weeks. By now, people should have it figured out, my friend. The Bud Files actually is a great proponent of sharing channels, always puts out good content, and always here for the community. Please check out the Bud Files. Janine's Finds, hello, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. If I didn't get you, Miss Karen Cronin, DC Diggin', Calvary Relics, how are you doing, my brother? Hey, I think you're due on Friday for your shovel. I mailed it out. If you need, I think I sent you the tracking information. If you need it again, please hit me up, Ron. I will make sure you get it. The 2,000 subscriber giveaway was totally epic. Ron cleaned house. He got a detector from Gary's Metal Detecting, and he got a shovel for me. What a great day. Let's see, what was that I just saw? All right, Rachel, you're more than welcome if you want to. Let's scroll on down through this list here and see if I get somebody new. Oh, you know what? I got new people that have joined in. We will hit them up here just shortly. Somebody that I have not had the opportunity to talk to in chat, and that will start our show today as soon as I get to the bottom. Miss Leanne Crawford, hello. Glad you were the recipient of the Kratos Magnet Kit. I hope it found you well. Mr. David Alfonsetti, thank you for being here. Thomas 907, you were the last one to receive your prize from me. It is coming soon. I sent you an email. I think I gave you the date. If you need that again, hit me up. I do have the receipt that shows your tracking. Alaska was the farthest place to ship to, but be careful on your way home. I got Janine's finds. Let's go on down. Miss Judy Menzel is in the house. Thank you very much. Let's see. Cruising through. Jody Greenwood, hello. Angie and Rick, Family Adventures is hiding in the green room down below me right now. We'll be up just shortly, waving very kindly. I cannot wait to have a conversation with her. I did run very late today, just so you guys know. And I'll tell you the story here in a little bit. But Angie and Rick is in here. My good bro Ian at Relics and Stack Stones, please make sure that if you haven't already, you check out his channel on YouTube and go find Ian on TikTok. Ian is very awesome with graphic design, a good friend of mine. He helps me out from time to time. I would love for Ian to take a more solid stance on this community, but he likes to stay kind of off to himself and doing his own thing. Awesome fella, great channel. I couldn't ask for a kinder friend to have. But Ian at Relics and Stack Stones, be sure you show him some love and tell him that I sent you. All right, cruising through a little further. There's my brother right there. Hey, and just so you guys know, I drop sarcastic comments on Rob's videos. I always drop comedy-related, comments for that. But Rob is my brother. Rob is my friend. I love Rob to death. I like giving him a hard time about, some of the things he does. He knows that, but I don't want you guys to think I'm being mean to him. It's brotherhood is what it is. Rob is a great guy. Sunday morning at 9 a.m. When I have the availability at work, I stop by and see him. He is an awesome guy and has an even better channel. CL Slot 6 is in the house. Great slots channel and lottery ticket scratching channel. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Please help her grow her channel. I'm just about to get to the bottom. Barry Teresa is in the house, another great supporter of the community. Let's see. Guido's is in the house as well. Saying hi to HD Shovelhead. Thank you for being here. Miss Rachel is in the house. Might come up a little bit later. Love Miss Rachel at Jersey Ray Diggs. Cruising a little faster. Swampy says he's here. I love the chat going so fast today. You guys, it blows me away. Monterey Magna Man. What's up, brother? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Cruising a little faster. Love Rules, Mr. Ken, contributed to my giveaway from Japan. I'm doing well, good sir. Thank you for the uncirculated coin set that you donated on my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. It will not be forgotten anytime soon. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining. Everybody, please subscribe to these channels. Cruising a little faster, getting down to the bottom here. I want to get everybody. Autism Magnificent Miss Mary is in the house. Much love. Bobby in the Basement is in the house as well. Bobby in the Basement contributed. Thomas 907 won his pay dirt prize. It is on the way. Thank you for being here, Bobby. I appreciate you, sir. I hope this chat finds you some new subscribers and love. Cruising a little faster down to get to the bottom here. You guys chat so fast. BC Jason, I don't have nothing to say, but much love, brother. Always love for Jason at BC Treasure Trails. FLX Detectorist, hello. Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter saying hi to everyone. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Ohio Relic Hunter. If that's Mr. Bill, I appreciate you, sir, because I've been thought to be you for a long time. If you're Mr. Bill, thank you for being here. Cruising a little bit faster. Trying to get to the bottom before, oh man, I've already passed my time. Let's go. I'm going to keep rolling. Let's see. Going once, going twice. Miss Mona is in the house. I think I got you earlier. Janine's Finds, hello. I know I got you earlier. Brockton Magnet Fisher. You know what? I'll post that. Shane sucks, but he's my boy. That's what it's all about. We give our family hard time. We beat on them. We treat them like crap sometimes, but at the end of the day, we love them and we support them, and that's what that's about right there. Sean at Brockton Magnet Fisher is my brother. Will not ever change. We share a lot of intimacies together via the telephone, of course. He's a good guy, well deserving of his stature in the community. Uncle Beeb is in the house. Thank you for being here. JSP, Johnny Small Pepper, what's up? Michigan Gems, hello. Iron Antler, thank you. James, another one that's my brother. I'm getting close. I'm getting very close to the bottom. AEW Main Treasure Adventures is on Saturday Main Digs and Monday Digs. Is a solid guy in the community. Marty Bastal, Patty Disharoon, hello. Getting there. I'm telling you, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it without just cheating. I'm going to make it, going to make it. So I'm almost there. I'm so dried out today. It's not even funny. Had a very long day. One of my former bosses got the opportunity to call it quits from work, went into retirement, got to celebrate with him tonight. Very awesome experience. I hope to feel that someday. Dude, this is such an awesome group of people tonight. My crowd has changed so much over the months of people that show up, but it seems like the ones that are here now have been here forever. And I love you guys. Totally Gnarly's in the house. 9:45 on Monday Digs. Jesse's absolutely killing it with metal detecting. Doing a great job. Olin Borden, hello. Man, there's so many good people in here today. It just blows me away. You know, I go through this great big world that we have, and I know that there's a lot of, I don't even want to say that. There's a lot of people out there that twist and turn all knowledge that they get into something that they, but this community, the folks that show up here every week, I never have to worry about that BS. Everybody is so kind and love one another. It is great. Greg Gibson is in the house. John Wolf Prospecting is in the house as well. Another channel you should check out. Almost to the bottom. I swear I'm going to get there. It doesn't happen very fast. Can Do Veteran. Hashtag Bar Fam. Go see all of those guys on that hashtag. JP Lawns and more. Can Do Veteran. Great group of guys that are on the live stream. Angie and Rick, I'm trying to get to you. I'll get to you very soon. Randy, Metal Detecting Randy's got a giveaway. Please check him out. I scrolled a little faster than I should, trying to get to the bottom. I don't see any new names that I haven't hit so far. All right, today, here in just a little while, we're going to do 2 members only races. Treasure Fam members will race for their membership fee for the month, and they will be given that back via an Amazon gift card. Or if you contact me with a cash tag from Cash App, I will hit you with that. And the regular 99-cent ORH entry level members are racing later tonight for a sticker pack and maybe a goodie along the way. We'll see what happens. But those things are going to happen a little bit later in the show tonight. Today, I wanted to open up the forum for anybody to come in and promote. Jenny Finds Pennies. I want to say hello to Miss Jenny who finds pennies, because we have a lot of love for you. And you being a young girl out in this hobby, we encourage you to work hard and keep going with it. And I know that the quote unquote butthead guy left some very bad comments on your channel. Please ignore that stuff and keep doing what you're doing. The positivity will rule over negative people, and we will kick him out, and he will not bother you. Please feel free to do your thing and keep going, because as a young detectorist, we appreciate you. I hope that speaks clearly to how we all feel, because we all feel the same way. I am going to go ahead and grab Angie and Rick, Family Adventures, who jumped up to say hi, and which has never been on my live before. So welcome and thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Haven't had a chance to talk to you yet. Please, by all means, tell me what you do and how you do your best to affect our community.
Well, first of all, how to affect the community. I try to show everybody, because I have not a lot of, but I have some mental disabilities, such as the bipolar, severe anxiety, severe depression, and social anxiety disorder. So I try to show everybody that no matter what your disabilities are, if you have a goal and a drive to do it, okay, that you can get out and you can accomplish anything. And that's one reason I started my channel, was to show the little things that I do get out and do. I face my disabilities and I face my demons every day, and I push through it, and that's what I want people to know. You're stronger than you think you are, and you're smarter than you let on, because people are an amazing unit within themselves. And whenever your mind says you can't do anything, you have to overcome that. It's all about your willpower. And like you was talking to Jenny Finds Pennies, get out and do you. I was so afraid to be me for so long that I lost part of who I was. I lost touch with myself almost, And so now I'm discovering things that I love to do. And my channel started kind of like the van life, camping, outdoorsy type of channel, which it still is. I mean, I call it a variety channel, because you will see a lot of different things on my channel, because I have a lot of different interests. And a friend of mine let me borrow her metal detector this summer, and I'm hooked. That's all I can say, is I am so addicted that I will hurry up and do my housework so that I can get out in the yard and dig. It's like, I want to dig. I got to be turning that dirt over, And so that's going to be a lot of my channel. I have found that metal detecting and magnet fishing are 2 really strong passions of mine.
So you've hit on something that really you express that you understand that you have, I don't know, you're not very efficient in social matters. How do you attack that? How do you confront, your own personal demons when you're trying to go out and do things like that? Because social anxiety is a total nightmare. It is you want to hide behind a closet and not deal with anybody. What do you do that forces yourself to get out there and say, hey, I'm going to do this today and I'm just going to be strong?
Yeah, social anxiety for me could be crippling. I have literally, I had to come off work because I would cry all the way to work, just knowing I had to face the public, you know, and there'll be times I can't leave my house. So I decided I'm a very independent, strong willed type of person. So I look at my issues as if it was a person. Would I let somebody else have that much control over me? Is it worth me giving up that control? So I take a step back, I take a deep breath. Now, my husband, now that he understands my disabilities, and that took me opening up to him, trying to hide it is not going to get you anywhere. And I have a social little dog that I take with me, an emotional support dog, that if I need her, she's real good about keeping me calmed and stuff. But the biggest thing is I decided I may have a disability, but it's not going to have me.
I
You
mean,
know,
and that's an
I
excellent point. You know what? Stepping forward and taking care of that. I know a lot of people within our community because magnet fishing and metal detecting can be a very solitary activity, and it's very easy for people like us to be drawn into that because, most of the time it's not the easiest thing in the world to be social. Door knocking scares the absolute crap out of everybody. Stuff like that, or asking for permission, but a lot of people face a lot of that. I know the other person that's in my queue down here that wants to come up today, I think has some of the similar issues, and I'm going to gladly bring up, let me drop this comment and gladly bring up Miss Rachel, because you know it definitely, that's what we're about. We're about overcoming our own demons and trying to be better in this world and trying to be something more than what we think we might be. And Rachel, you know that at the end of the day, I truly have a lot of love for you in my heart because we share a lot of similarities. You know, how do you overcome that social anxiety thing? Because I know you have a touch of it too.
Yeah, I have that and generalized anxiety. So overthinking is my best friend. But
Yeah.
I don't do well in large crowds. I feel claustrophobic. But what's weird is like if I'm going to a concert, like to go see my favorite band, Metallica, or I just went to see GNR with my brother last year. I don't know. There's something in my brain that says that you're going to be crowded, and I'm kind of all right. I don't much like people in my space, but I could deal with it more than like suddenly having a group of people around me unexpectedly.
right, you have to prepare yourself for it.
Right. Yeah. And I guess that's why a lot of people are drawn to treasure seeking hobbies. Because the majority of it you can do by yourself. And then
I,
there's like the
Rachel,
meditative
I
aspect.
know that that's the same thing that that was the biggest thing that you deal with at it, because you know what, at the end of the day, metal detecting, not so much magnet fishing, but metal detecting it, you're reliant upon the courtesy and kindness of others to let public places run out really fast. When you want to go detect, you have got to have private permissions to go, and sometimes
Yeah.
you have friends that help you get in, but a
Yeah.
lot of times it's somebody that that lets you on their property, and you have to overcome that at some point to get those and gain those. And once you get those permissions, the biggest thing in my mind is maintaining them, making sure everybody knows that you respect their property. There's a high standard to keep those, and our community is riddled with people that do not do a very good job at filling holes, that do not do a very
Oh,
good
yeah.
job at cleaning up after themselves. Rachel, how much trash was gathered during your last little initiative on people to throw away trash and just take care of places?
A lot, a lot. Those people picked up way more than 50 pieces. It was the first time I did it, and I didn't want to do it on Earth Day because we all care about the Earth that one day. I think 8 or 10 people did it, so I'm hoping the next time I do it, more people get involved. It's just mainly I was like, we all do it. We're all guilty of walking past the straw we see on the ground or the sandwich wrapper brushed up against the fence line. We all do it. And I just said, not something, because if we're digging, we should be taking that trash that we dug up with us. That's just our moral compass as treasure seekers. Um, I know there are people who don't, but you should be. So what I wanted was the surface trash, the trash that we all walk by.
Yeah, and I know, speaking to that, that when I go just over to detect in my local county park, every time I show up there, there's a bunch of a mess that the soccer family left out there on the field. They leave their Go-Gurts, their Gatorade bottles. They leave all kinds of trash, and the county workers in my county know that when I show up, that whatever I see along my path, I'm going to clean up, and I don't leave them problems. So what do you think they do at the end of the day? At the end of the day, when they see me out there and they know that I've cleaned up 3 bags of trash, and I'm not asking for gratitude for doing so, they come over and some of them invite me to other places to metal detect. You know what? Just by doing the right thing while you're out in the community earns you respect. People may not talk to you, but they see it. And you know what? Eventually, it may work into something better for you later on. So, always following that practice is awesome.
Yeah. And plus
Yeah,
it's good to do. I mean, it doesn't hurt you to pick up trash.
No,
it
especially
makes you,
when
I
you
mean,
got a
being
big
a good human is not hard.
No.
no,
Because there's
and you know
plenty of
what?
them aren't. So, some of us got to be the good ones,
Yeah, at times. So you know what? Just thinking that way about doing the right thing, whether I mean, and it's not that hard, but people do watch what you do, because if you believe it or not, when you're magnet fishing or when you're metal detecting and you're cleaning out this metal, people watch what you do with it. They drive by, they see you there. This county park that I dig at is a cruise spot, and people drive by every single time that I'm out there, and they're always slowing down, looking to see what you're doing, with a negative eye always. So cleaning up after yourself and making the park look better, the city parks, wherever you may go, is always a win, and it really does help everybody else when they ask. So that's cool. That's the best thing to do. There is a lot of good people in the chat today. Madam Helis is in the chat. I just saw her chat. Thank you for being here. And a lot of people that I haven't said hello to so far. It's really awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there.
I know it blows me away every week that anybody shows up and listens to my BS, because you know what? I have a ability to just I ramble on for hours. We're talking about social anxiety, and at Angie and Rick, your guys' channel. What's your name? I'm sorry. Are you Angie?
Yeah, I'm Angie. Yeah, I
Okay,
tried to get my husband to come in here, but he's hiding.
I wasn't 100% sure of that because I hadn't had a chance to talk to you before. The first time that you decided that you were going to kind of face everybody and go do your thing, were you scared going out, or was it just, after you got started, did it come natural, and was the addiction for doing treasure hunting kind of take over the anxiety?
Oh, I was terrified. I mean, absolutely terrified. Now, when I first started, like say when I went magnet fishing, I got on my own boat, me and my cousins. We went out to like a little place where I was just, alone. Um, Metal detecting, it's usually just me and my husband, and we've done a lot of places here around our house, around our area in our yard. but then we'll go hit the back roads in West Virginia. If anybody knows what those are like, you know, when I say we go around the ridge and across the mountain, we go around the ridge across the mountain.
We all live in a holler.
Yep, I live in a holler.
We live in the holler. Really quick. Go ahead and finish your statement.
Okay. I tell everybody that you go to the end of the blacktop, turn around, come back down. I'm the first house there. But I got the nerve the other day to actually go over to our local lake and go to the swimming area because that's the only place we can go there and metal detect over there at the lake all by myself. And the whole time going over there, I'm filming the way and I'm talking to my phone as if I was on a live. So I have a community behind me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never alone.
No. Yeah. When you're live like that and you got people there with you, as far as the community goes, does that give you the confidence to do your thing?
Yes.
I figured as much. I mean, that, you know, I always talked about, I don't like to go out metal detecting by myself. I would just as soon stay home as to not have somebody there with me to share in the experience. But when you got the live going, you've got, you know, 10, 20, however many people that are hanging out there with you to kind of do that as well. Hey, really, before we go any further, I do have an extra body in the queue that wants to come up today. And it's another member of our Monday Digs crew. There's Miss Roe from Diggin'. Roe, how are you tonight, dear?
I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
You're absolutely perfect.
Awesome.
I have noticed that here lately you have put a emphasis on airtime and putting your channel out there for people to find. I see you in the mornings when I'm at work. I don't get a chance. I stop in and I smash the like. I don't chat because I don't have time for that. But I know that you run a live stream in the mornings. You do I Dig Fridays. You do a live after Monday Digs and I Dig Fridays. How do you, I mean, are you still having a good time and fun with it?
Oh, absolutely. I am. This is my social outlet because I live on a farm and I don't have people around me except my son to talk to. So it's fun for me to go. You know, I started doing coffee with the chickens in the morning. And I just, you know, I was already going outside with my coffee. I was already feeding the chickens. And I started bringing people along with me. And, you know, there's people, especially people that are in Australia and in England that are there at different times that they can pop in and catch a live when they can't catch my evening ones. So we walk around and look at the garden and do stupid stuff. And people seem to enjoy it. So, you know, it's fun. And you know, I love doing the I Dig Fridays and the Monday Digs live streams because I decided I like playing stupid games for stupid prizes. And apparently so do other people. So, you know, we come up with silly little games to play. Like we have the relic bingo and I have a scavenger hunt going on right now and just fun stuff to make it even more interesting for even people who are not necessarily 100% into magnet fishing or metal detecting. They'll still come on and they'll play bingo with me, or we do trivia. We do fun stuff.
That's absolutely cool. Rachel, Ron asked a question about your son still living in Macon. Go ahead and answer that real quick.
Yeah, I did. I told him, yeah, he still lives in Macon.
You're good. You see stuff like that. I don't even have to bring it up. Ro, I got to tell you that the Relic Bingo was a great addition to both I Dig Fridays and Monday Digs because it actually really it brought people to be involved in the videos that they were watching, and it was something that, you know, I've had a lot of thoughts about how to group people together and keep people in groups to try to promote everyone, but that was something that I hadn't thought of. And right now in front of everybody, give you complete credit for, that was a great idea in order to and just make the group a little bit more tighter knit, give people something to look forward to during every video, something to watch for. And it has been a great element in addition to what we all do. And I wanted to say thank you for that publicly.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad people are enjoying it. It just kind of makes you pay attention everybody comes into these things because we like to talk to each other. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's nice that you're up there metal detecting. But I really want to say hi to Mandy and see what Alicia's up to and visit with all my friends in the chat. And so it's really easy to miss something while you guys are digging because we're busy watching the chat to see what's going on, right? So it just kind of adds that little extra bit. Alicia has won the game like more than anybody, and she's new to the metal detecting community. That's Alicia's Hot Mess Fishing. And if somebody will drop her link, that'd be great. But she, she came in and she's like, what is an SLQ? Why is that on my card? And I helped her the first time to identify what she was looking for. And she really loves it. There's a lot of people that like to watch along. Oh, look, Patty Disharoon, she said that she had fun at her birthday. We had a birthday party online for Patty on one of my Friday night streams.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed it, but I'm usually like in bed by that time.
Yeah.
Like as soon as Joel Bliss is done, I'm pretty much go.
You're sad. Well, and I try to be, like responsive to our East Coast people. I usually close up after an hour and a half, 2 hours. I know Get to Digging, he goes on longer. And last week I said, everybody over from my channel, go on over and check his out too. And he was real happy that he got to, people who want to stay up and party. Awesome. There's something going on for them. But yeah, the people on the East Coast have it harder because you guys are later than us.
Yeah. But I've gotten up in the middle of the night before and there's people streaming. So there's always somebody streaming. I mean, even in our little niche hobby, there's always somebody streaming. It's crazy.
Well, I'm trying to put together a list of all of the streams and put them out in one place so that we can link to all the creators. I'm putting together a site called Dig Streams, and I'm building the calendar right now. And then the front page, I'm actually going to be asking permission of you, Rachel, and Angie, and Shane, and everybody else who streams to have your logos linking to your channels off of this website. And what that's going to do is help the Google algorithm.
Permission granted.
Is it granted?
Yeah.
Right. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
No questions asked. I mean, you know what? It's apparent that you get it because as all of us are very small creators in the grand scheme of YouTube, and if we don't have each other and we don't have support from one another, we really can't topple the big giant demon that's called the algorithm, right? We need each other to show up and help each other, but by having fun and spending time with one another, we do that without even thinking about it, and it gives us all just a little bit of an advantage when it comes to being shared out by YouTube. So it's a great thing. Ro, definitely appreciate that. I mean, you do have some really solid ideas that really work for everything that we all do, and it's really worked out nicely. And I definitely appreciate that because the main goal was when Monday Dig started was, first of all, the first goal was to get Gina and I from sharing the same time slot on Mondays. So we had a double feature for a little while because we were on top of each other and we were killing each other. And then after that, it just became about, hey, who's the guy that needs the most help? Let's try to do whatever we can to build them up. And it's just kind of grown into a whole different, I could put videos out until 1 o'clock in the morning and start at 4:30 in the afternoon. I've just chose to slow down just a little bit to keep it within what I can manage on a Monday. And because everybody has asked, and it's so great that we all go from every one video to every other, especially on Fridays, Saturdays. The main Dig Saturdays is really starting to pick up a little bit. It's a lot of fun, and it makes everybody that creates videos give you just a little bit more pep in your step for putting out a video every week, because that there's going to be a certain amount of people that show up every week just to support you.
Well, it is really awesome. And you started this, Shane, because I Dig Fridays came after Monday Digs. And it's just awesome that you started this. I sort of jumped in the middle because I saw you guys doing that. I'm like, wait a minute, I want to do Monday Digs too. And it was nice that you let me in because
I saw he was doing Monday Digs, and I was like, I like putting my video out Friday, and I was like, I'd have to switch to Mondays. And I thought about it, and then it was like getting pretty full when we started.
Yeah.
I did Fridays. I was like, I'm getting into Fridays. So
Well,
Yeah,
I'm actually worried that I'm going to run out of footage because
well,
putting it
and
out
that
twice a week.
that's the other thing, Ro, is that hey, you know what? Fall is getting, whether we want to admit it or not, is creeping upon us. We've gotta, if we're going to continue on, and you know what? Just because if somebody doesn't have footage every week, the goal is that I start hitting everybody up on probably Thursday. Certain people I know are going to have content, but I start asking on Thursday, because if they don't have something on Thursday, I've got people that want to fill in and drop a video. So we've got, so that we maintain for the whole winter time this year. But there's people that are glad to be on the outside just helping out when necessary if you don't have some content. But all you have to do is mention it. And looky here, the Sand Band, hello from Australia. I got several Australians, but this is a new one. Thank you for being here, the Sand Band.
Hey, Sandman.
Hi, Sandman.
Let me make you a moderator, sir or ma'am, so that you can drop your link, unless you already are. You are not. You're
We
now
actually, the Sandman, and I think Angie does this too. We are starting to expand into sort of the van life community. And so, we're going beyond just magnet food. First we were metal detecting, then we went into magnet fishing. Now we're getting into van life, and we're kind of slowly getting into these new communities. And that's a really great way to expand our viewers overall, because we're going to run out of metal detectors, and then we all know the same people. So how do we grow, right?
Oh, there's more people out there metal detecting than we're even aware of.
Well, that's true.
Well, see, when I was over on one of my scratch channels where they do scratch off tickets, he saw me drop a metal detecting link, and he's like, "Man, I used to do that all the time. I need to get my detector back out." So so now he started his own another channel for detecting. Now his detector's down, so he got to get it fixed. But you never know what other hobbies other people have, And if you can strike a chord with them and get them out, that's my biggest thing. Like Grandma Kelly says, just get out. I've hid in the house for so long. My biggest goal of the day is to get outside. So if we can encourage people to do that, like I said, my channel is all over the place. Matter of fact, I was going to ask your all's opinion on this, because like right now I also explore historical sites and tell history about it and stuff. And I drop those 3 days a week. And then like next week I'll drop 3 metal detecting. But I was seriously considering doing the Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays of the history parts, or the other genres that I do, the niches, and then doing metal detecting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or should I just
do what, if you're going to be a variety channel, post what you like to do. That's the thing. If you post what you love, it will draw people in for sure. Totally Gnarly Treasure says, "I'm Pickle Rick. If you're not a follower of the Rick and Morty series, I see you on September 5th, Jesse. We'll watch the series together as it debuts." But yeah, you know what? Just do what you want to do. I mean, that's the main thing about it. If you have fun and you promote yourself by doing your videos, whatever you do is fine. And there's going to be people that like it. It's just a matter of getting it shared out there.
Well, Angie, I think what you're asking is as far as your schedule and when you drop things, whether you do them in a row or you do them specifically, as long as you're consistent, so that the people that like to follow the history know that you're doing history on Mondays, or the people like following metal detecting. I wouldn't necessarily rotate subjects week to week to week to week, because then it's too disjointed. And your overall channel, you got a great channel name because it says exactly what you're doing, right? Family adventures. But if you have a little niches that you're doing, if you made it, metal detecting Monday and Tuesdays you did history and you did it like that, then you would get engaged with different groups every week. So I
That
think
way, that niche would know what day to look for.
exactly.
That night, yeah.
So I think
Okay.
that would be helpful.
Well, you
And
got
I think that was your question. I'm not sure.
most of us
Yeah, that
are,
does.
or most of us here right now are treasure seekers, magnet fishers, bottle diggers, rock hounds, metal detectors, you know, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are just like me. I don't only watch metal detecting channels or treasure seeking channels. I actually watch a lot of van life. I've been watching this dude named Steve Wallace. He just hit 1 million subs. This guy is awesome. You got to look him up. He does stealth camping.
Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really easy to watch, and that's why he has 1 million subs.
Uh-huh.
So as long as you're engaging the audience to join you in whatever adventure you're doing, because you did name your channel Adventures, so you didn't pigeonhole yourself, and you take them along with you. So you got to talk to them, not at them, and it's a fine line, and it's hard to do, but that's exactly what you got to do. So if you're like that guy, I'm not going to stealth camp ever in my life, but he's enjoyable because he's taking me along with him, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get those people feeling that way, they're going to follow you no matter what you do.
So you wouldn't
Yeah.
ever,
See, that's
ever,
what.
ever stealth camp? Are you telling me you wouldn't do it? Period. Ever?
No,
Because if you did, you could get 1 million views. Just saying.
I could, I'm sure, but no.
I've got my SUV set up to stealth camp.
Me too.
I need 2 other people to go with me on either side of me. So if something gets us,
Uh-huh.
I have an opportunity to run because I'm in the middle.
Take Smith and Wesson with you.
The funny thing that I get out of this conversation today with a totally new and diverse group that's up here today is that most people think that metal detecting and all this treasure hunting community is mainly for men. But look at everybody that's on my guest panel today. I've got 3 ladies up here tonight proving that it's not just a man-driven sport, or hobby. There is a ton of good women out there that do the hobby very well and draw attention to themselves.
Well, I have to say, like 90% of my viewers are men. Whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot more men, true. But I mean, look at your chat. You have Patty, you have Mona, you have Judy.
Well, these guys are my friends. When I look at my stats say that 90% of my people watching are men. So
you got hello. Who else is there? Karen,
Alicia.
Yeah, I mean, you got a ton.
I tell you what, I got the most comments from men. I got the most comments from men when I posted a picture of me with a chainsaw dropping trees.
I bet you did. I mean, it is a male-dominated hobby until probably the last couple decades. It was a predominantly male hobby. You didn't find, the ladies out there getting dirty and, not as frequently as you did the guys.
And let's tell it like it is. It's usually the older men with the socks up to their knees and sandals on a beach hobby.
Yeah. That's what I saw growing up. I didn't see people going in the woods and in fields. I saw them on the beaches.
Right.
And the funny thing is, I'm not much of a beach detector, so it's not my thing. But I mean, I do it right now because I can't dig the dirt. But I mean, like I said, there are a lot of ladies in the chat. But I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat right now, like I said, I don't think they only just pigeonhole watching magnet fishing or watching metal detecting. I'm sure they have other interests outside of that, which is what good YouTube is good for. Anything you need to know, or there's somebody who could teach you, take you along with them, whatever it is.
Right. But with your other interests, dragging them back into your world and having them follow you for metal detecting can be a challenge. I do watch other genres, but having
I catch myself doing it too. What a lot of us do is dig, show, and I do it too. Dig, show. I mean, it's kind of repetitive. So what we got to try to remember, and what I try to remind myself is have a little more interest in there, a little more of me, but not egocentric, but you know, a little more of getting to know who I am, that you know what I laugh at or whatever. A little of a history of the area or some of the scenery or things I like to look at that maybe you might want to look at too, other than just dig a hole, show, dig a hole,
Right.
show.
You need to connect with people.
Right. You
Mhm.
want them to come with you and be fascinated by that hole you just dug before you even pull anything out of it. Those are the videos that I watch the most frequently. Are the people that engage me.
Do
I
you
watch
watch
everything.
Green Mountain?
Of course, that's a mini
He
movie.
rocks the way he does his photography early on, and he takes you on a hike. And
He has a mini
It's like-
movie. It's a
he's-
mini movie.
yes,
A
he
15
is
15-minute
absolutely
movie.
just gorgeous to just watch his videos because it feels like you're hiking in the woods with him, and I love that.
Yeah,
Brad,
that's what we should
absolutely.
all aim to do. Not you know, identically like he does, but the same type of thing. I want to take you on my journey, whether it's metal detecting or walking through a historic home museum or an old cemetery that was from the Revolutionary War soldiers. Whatever I'm doing, I want you to feel welcome to come with me and maybe learn something from the experience or gain something or just have a good time. So, but like I said, I catch
Yeah.
myself doing it too. Dig a hole, show it. Dig a hole, show it. We all do it.
Yeah, Brad is absolutely he's got a talent for doing that, and that's why his channel has grown to no end because he knows how to keep you invested in what he's doing. He knows how to from start to finish to keep you there for 17 and a half minutes or however long his videos. He's a talent. I'm blessed that he shows up here every now and again and says hi. It's always fun when he shows up on a Thursday because when he shows up, my chat blows up. It's all absolutely awesome. But to keep
What do
with
you
my
have
week,
over here, Shane? What you got going on here?
okay, so this is my week. This is my monthly members. This is for the Treasure Fam part of my membership. I every once a month I run a race and give you guys a refund for contributing and helping me out. So whichever one of you guys wins today gets a free month's membership, and it's just the way I give back to everybody that has signed the dotted line and helps me out to be here. So here we go. I'm going to run this race right now. This is for the Treasure Fam members only. I'm going to go ahead and start it. 1 second. I want to get some music other than what they got going though. Let's see what I want to do.
What do they play? The Monster Mash?
I don't know. We'll start it and we'll see. Let's see.
No, it sounds like the sounds from what was that video game where you smashed there was a monkey that smashed the building? Godzilla would smash the building. It sounds like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. They have like King Kong and Godzilla and stuff.
Yeah. What was that video game?
I don't remember. I played it a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's like old school. It's like an 80s game.
Yeah.
Look at some of these creatures today. Gnarly looks to be a transformer. We got Godzilla that's a magnetic squash. Mona's an albino gorilla. I do not know what Alley Cat is. He's some kind of an alien. Practical Ken's a robot. Calvary Relics is some kind of a wolf. Charlie's a regular gorilla digging it back. And Starry is a T-Rex. That's kind of cool.
This is a dinosaur? Godzilla?
This is all the Treasure Fam portion of the community. Hey, I'm telling you what, there are 9 or 10 people in here. They're keeping it tight. Mona and Charlie, the gorillas, are out front. Starry, Alley Cat, Grandma Kelly are right in tow. Gnarly's kicking in. Here goes Gnarly trying to get to the lead. Starry's got a lead, 24 seconds. Mona's kicking back up. Man, they're all neck and neck. Ain't nobody fell out yet. Mona, Charlie, digging it back. Grandma Kelly, robot, got them long legs. You think? Oh, that's Ken.
Yeah, that's Ken. You just said, have you seen my leg?
What was that movie with Tom Hanks that robot was in?
There's so many of them.
But I
Grandma
remember
Kelly looks like she's from Star Wars. Here goes Grandma Kelly with 8 seconds to go. She's got the lead. Who's it going to be? Gnarly's going to kick it in.
Oh, here comes Gnarly.
Jesse.
Wow.
Monroe.
Mona gave him one right at the end. But
There you go. Gnarly, Jesse, and Mona in order. Stop the music or slow it down.
He kicked in the afterburners, didn't he?
I
Now,
know
Shane,
Optimus
who
Prime
came
there
in last?
kicked it into gear.
who came in last.
Gnarly, you're still in the house, right? Yeah, he's still here, right there. Gnarly, I will. You let me know how you want to do it. I will either send you an Amazon gift card for your membership fee, or I will Cash App you the money right for it direct. Either or is fine by me. Just send me either your Cash App tag in my email, or just drop your intel, or tell me you want an Amazon gift card. The next one's not going to be so easy. I got to run it in 2 different heats, or maybe not. I might be able to fit it in one since we lost several. But the next one will be just the regular entry-level members, and then it will be for a nice sticker pack and buttons and just quite a bit of just good little garb from a giveaway. So that group will be next. And I will do that here in just a minute. That's a lot of typing.
Andy, where in West Virginia are you at?
I am near Huntington,
Okay.
up where the Ohio Valley, or the Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia meet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
right
about an
where
hour from there.
Clark's Cove is out that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're over
my
here in
sister-
Lavalette. Yeah.
Yeah, my sister lives one exit up from Charleston. So when you go up 79, she's right there. She's in Big Chimney.
Big Chimney, yeah. So I'm about halfway, really, between Huntington and Charleston. Just kind of droops down.
What, off of 64?
I come off of Route 10, 64 to Route 10,
Oh, okay.
and yeah.
Yeah, I bet you didn't think that Jersey girls knew that.
You'd be surprised. I'm finding a lot of people's like, I know where that area is at, and to find out that they were just over in Lavalette.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we go in behind. When I talk about the lake that I went to, it's Eastland Lake. It's like in between us, you know. And I take the 4-wheelers and ride out through there all the time, and that's where me and my husband took the metal detector, and we were metal detecting by the waters, and found the old building, this, security building,
I
and,
used to live in Charleston, right about where the Elk and the Kanawha met.
okay, yeah. So yeah, so see, you know the area too.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean when I say we go over the hills and through the woods.
I remember driving through a creek because that was the driveway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Driving alongside it, and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to be in that in a minute." I was like, "No, we're not." And yep, we were. We drove in a creek for about a quarter of a mile. That was interesting. That was a real holiday.
Yeah.
It was a tin roof.
The road I live on, the creek used to be the road, you know. Now it's about that much higher than the creek. So,
I will say Charleston has steps everywhere. Steps that don't even go to anything. They're just steps.
yeah. I'm not a real big fan of the city of Charleston. It's
Neither
too
am I.
congested for me, you know.
When I first moved out there, I lived near City Park. That's that big cemetery that's on the other side of 64 in Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to the
Yeah.
west side.
So, Rach, have you finished moving yet, or are you still in process?
I haven't even started yet.
Oh, okay.
That's
I'll be
lazy.
able to start moving in on the 1st.
Oh, all right. That just sounds like such a neat location you're moving to.
It is. It costs more than owning my house does, but I can't do the repairs on my house. So
So, did you sell your house?
yeah, I pretty much did.
Did you detect the Schmidt out of it before you sold it?
It was built in '86. There ain't much here.
Okay.
And there's a lot of sandy junk all over the ground around this way. So
Yeah, but what was there before your house?
a farm, but I did detective before a few times, and then I did. I don't remember who did the challenge at the beginning of the year. I want to say Andy Stavich, but I don't know. Your first good signal, your first find of the on New Year's Day determines your year. So I went in my backyard again, and I found a barber dying.
So you didn't have snow on the ground on New Year's Day?
No,
Oh, lucky you.
we actually didn't. We had snow this past winter, but it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that much of it. But man, we had some heat this summer.
Well, I cheat. I go south in the winter. I hit Florida wide open.
Where do you live normally, Angie?
Do what?
Where do you normally live? Aren't you like
I
Wisconsin?
live here in West Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay.
Yeah. And then after my dad passed away, I started taking my mom south for the winters because they always went south for the winters.
Mhm.
And with my bipolar and the anxiety and all this stuff, actually the warm temperature and the sunshine does me a whole lot better, because if I'm trapped inside all the time by the weather, then I started getting depressed.
Uh-huh.
You know, so the warmer weather does me a lot better. So instead of going down and then flying back, I just decided to stay. You know,
Well, that's
but
cool.
you know, she don't have dad down there now to help her do things around the house. So, you know, I keep the house up, and like I said, she'd look and she'd say, I'd like to have that tree cut. I've never operated a chainsaw in my life. And I had just had a heart attack the summer before.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, I know pointy end out and crank it. So I learned real quick how to use a chainsaw. And but because Mama wanted it done.
Well,
Where
there.
in Florida does she live?
Do what?
Where in Florida does she live?
It's in Central Florida. It's outside of Palaca. And it's about an hour from St. Augustine. And so I'm like an hour from the beach or the coast, and then an hour, 20 minutes from the Gulf. And then
Yeah.
I'm 2 hours from Disney. So,
I used to live right on the Panhandle.
did you? And see, that's another thing. I'm making plans so that I know that I'll get out. I'm already making plans to meet up with Magnetic Squatch,
Okay.
Swampy. Me and him's going to do some metal detecting and hopefully some magnet fishing, you know. And so I'm meeting up with the different channels that I know. And actually, my mom doesn't quite know this yet, but I'm actually going to host what I call a nomadic Christmas, because I've got some friends that are full-time RVers or van lifers. And I said, everybody needs to be with family on Christmas. So if they're in my general area, they're invited to Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's nice.
You know, so
I used to do that with all the
Because-
strays in Nederland, Colorado. I would hold these dinner parties and invite all the boys around that never had a home cooked meal or hadn't had one for years. And a lot of them were musicians and stuff, and they'd bring over their guitars, and we would have like a little party, and everybody would be playing live music on the back patio. It was fun. That was when I used to have a life, but before I got married.
But yeah, because we're all, no matter what we do on YouTube, we're still a YouTube family.
Mhm.
And that's the way I like to run my channel. You know, when I do my lives, I want to sit and visit. Now, I'll admit, Ro, I have been into your your morning coffee chats. I don't speak, but I've been there. And that's the way I like to be, just to be one-on-one with everybody.
Uh-huh.
And because, you know, I do feel like they're family, you know,
If
and
I
I always tell
could.
them,
If I could, I would do StreamYard in the farm and let people come and chat, because this is much more fun for me when everybody's together and they get to talk. I think this is actually probably, it's like we're all hanging out in the same living room together.
So
Separate.
Shane's happy.
Exactly.
He's got to put all those names in that race.
That is a lot. I'm just saying.
He's not minding that.
Shane, you can select participants by hitting those top 3 dots, right?
I know it's on. I can, but it's for the members. This is the members race, and I'm over here copying from the list. So.
All right.
Yeah, I don't even
I
know.
know. I would much rather just take the names in the chat and copy and paste it and be done.
Well, I don't know because I'm not monetized, so I don't have members. But wouldn't they have a magic list of members too?
You have a list, but it's different. It wants to record everything else, like the time that they've been on the current level, the current level that they're at, the time as a member. It has all that. When you try to copy and paste it, it makes it a pain in the butt.
What happens if you right click it, view source, and grab the code?
Doesn't give me that option.
No? All right. Hey, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
I'm like Hero. I'm not monetized yet either. So when it comes to that stuff, I'm like, psh, I still use the free version of StreamYard. So,
There's nothing wrong with that. It's exactly the same as the one you paid for. The only difference is you can put your own symbol up at the top rather than having the duck up there.
And you get a
I
few
like
people.
You have 9 people. But I'm going to tell you right now, when you have 9 people up there, it's a lot.
It sucks. I'm going to say it.
So you don't
but
really
can you still share pictures?
Yeah, on the free version, yeah. You can do everything the free for version does. The only difference is you could change, like how you see Shane has his logo up in the corner. And then you can have 9 people rather than 6.
Well, he has a pretty background and stuff too. I mean,
You could do that on the free version.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm probably doing it wrong.
Yeah, I think they give you a couple of spots.
Yeah,
You can do a couple of different ones.
They keep emailing me saying I'm streaming too much and I should pay to upgrade, but I'm just under that limit.
And the other thing is you're not limited to, I think, 20 hours a week? 20 hours a month
20 hours.
on a free one. But
Yeah.
if you're streaming for an hour a week or 2 hours a week, you're not going to hit that 20. So
I never hit the limit before when I was doing my daughter and I's channel where we were streaming 3 and 4 hours at a time for sports. And this one, I never hit the limit.
No,
Okay, what's your daughter's channel? Now I want to know.
It's in the blood. It's all one word, ITS, in the blood, and we do sports broadcasting, and we banter back and forth over NFL for the most part. She's an NFL genius, to be honest.
She could probably teach me. All I know is how to watch them run around the field. That's about it.
She is she's tied in. She knows how to get all the information, and it's a tough market. We get some real, for lack of a better term, asses in there to deal with, but she handles it like a champ.
I just put a link to it.
Yeah, we do really well. That channel did really well. We have blown it up. We blew it up in 9 months.
Yeah,
Wow.
football's a real popular thing.
You got some pretty thumbnails in there too.
She does a lot of the thumbnails. She does everything from her telephone that I don't do from the computer. Anything Indiana University, I do. Anything for the most part NFL, she does, just so you know.
I see. Nice.
See, that's another thing I try to explain to people. I still do a lot of the stuff on my phone. Everybody says, oh, you have to have this, you have to have that. No, I still use a free version of an app to edit. There's
There's a lot of people who do 90% of it from their phone.
Yeah. And it's like I try to tell people, there's no need to outgrow your stream. Grow with your stream, as time allows and what needs to be done.
You know who Gypsy is, Zero Discrimination. She does all her editing and filming on her phone.
Mhm.
Guys, I'll be right back. I just got to grab some water.
Sure thing.
Yeah. If everybody
The only time
1 second.
For everybody that's
The only
interested,
time I use my, sorry.
I'm almost finished with the members only race. I'll be done with it in just a few minutes. So we'll do that here shortly because the night has come to a screeching end almost. We've got less than 10 minutes to go. So
Holy crap, man.
Time has went by
Yeah,
so fast, y'all.
Yeah, he gets done. We'll give him his channel back, right?
You can have it for now. I'm just typing away.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Sorry about that.
When you're talking about doing live streams and whatnot, I never know what I'm going to talk about. I get my cues from, well, I'd say half of what I talk about comes from my chat, and the other half comes from just my randomness in my brain. So we start out talking about, anything treasure seeking related, and then it just go from there, and you never know.
You never know where it's going to end up. I have a list of topics today that I never made it to just because I opened up the chat to members today and let everybody kind of come up and dictate.
That's why you can talk about them next week.
I got
this coming up Wednesday, I won't have to worry about a topic because y'all be coming over to get some free things.
That's right. That's your big giveaway, isn't it?
Yeah, I finally got the package from We Dig Metal Detectors that Andy O'Neill gave me for giveaways.
Nice.
And that's the only giveaway donations I have besides the half gram of gold and an ounce of silver bar.
So what did he send you?
He sent me dog's knocking down. He just sent me some swag. Like he sent me a loop thing, whole bunch of pins and stickers. Somebody's gonna get a pan.
Nice.
Hey,
So whoever
that's
gets
something else I'd love to learn to do.
whoever
Painting
gets
is
it's gonna
fun.
have to.
We tried to gold pan when we were in the hills, and we did a really bad job of it apparently because all the gold panner guys laughed at me. But I'm still gonna try.
That's why I did my video.
I know.
I figured this way you can learn without me going, no, you're doing it. And trust me, I wasn't 100% accurate, but I figured I'd give a little bit of tips that I remember.
You did better than we did. Believe me, they were shuddering when they saw us panning into the creek directly.
Yeah, they
like,
were.
but
I still didn't even go through it a second time yet.
all right, everybody.
But I don't know what this is.
it looks like that looks like it holds coins, doesn't it?
I don't know. They're all small. They stack.
They're little round wonderments for holding coins or treasures. Those are awesome.
Yeah, so I got that. I don't want to give that away. I want to keep that one. I'm going to put myself in the race too.
You got to keep some stuff for yourself. Rachel.
No, Andy gave all this.
It's next week on Wednesday, you said?
Yeah, next Wednesday, Juice, AAP, and I.
What time?
Probably my times that I normally do, 7:30. Like I told Beard, Iron Antler Adventures, he moved back an hour because he streams so late sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, for the summer, I was going to do 7:30 because we're all out late. This way I could pop in Beards beforehand. And then I told him the other night, I said, I'm going to kind of stay at 7:30. I kind of like it.
So what is the milestone you met?
500.
500. That is awesome.
500.
You have that many giveaways for 500.
I got a lot of giveaways, actually.
You do.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make it. I work late on Wednesdays, but
right.
I'll try to make it.
All right, here we go. Ohio River History ORH entry level. Everybody's entered in this race. This is going to be for a nice sticker pack. I got everybody in. I will add some extra goodies to it. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. It's going to be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll see who wins. I'm running out of time today. I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, I did shuffle a bunch.
We believe you.
I tried.
That's part of the reason why I have Juice and AAP doing it with me. My computer lags so bad on races.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they got to have the right internet for it. That's for sure.
I have a good internet. I just have a crappy $300 computer. And it makes a difference.
You know what? I kind of hope Swamp Rat wins with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I think that would be cool.
Well, again, there's a lot, man. What am I in that?
You're in this one, Rachel. I don't know what you are.
Yeah, after this, I think next month I'll upgrade it.
Shannon Warner's a wolf kicking ass. Oh, but Mandy Brown is up there. JP Longs and Moore is T-Rex. He's up in the front. Salty Magnet Fisher. AAP's coming on. BC. A lot of gorillas in here today. Lost Boys Andy.
It's Attack of the Gorillas.
Look at all them gorillas up there. I bet their knuckles hurt.
Come on, T-Rex. I know I'm one of them.
I can't really read the names. They're really blurry. But
Yeah,
I know I'm in there
I
somewhere.
can make it bigger. I just haven't chose to.
Super full screen.
Super full screen. Here we go.
Joker's Magnus said Planet of the Apes. It still kind of is. There's still two of the albino ones in the front.
You've got the white gorillas, the albino gorillas, the darker gorillas. You got Hot Mess up there. It's a robot. She's a transformer. Marty Paul's falling back. He's a little too chubby. Joe Dirt's falling back. Here comes Tin Man up the middle. Tin Man, Tomcat, Card Sharks. Card Sharks and Miss Shelby. That's another channel that I help. Here comes Mr. Marmello. 6 seconds to go. It's going to be tight. Rachel! Rachel!
Wow, I never win anything.
Congratulations.
Rachel never wins anything until today because then I can't say that she's not here.
Well, I won on your Tuesday giveaway. But I mean, I rarely win. Usually my little racer goes the opposite direction.
So I want to know who came in last.
Who came in last? It's not Jim Steele today, I guarantee it, because he's not in here.
See, I always look at who came in first wins the prize. Whoever came in last, I usually send them a sticker because they get they get like a participation trophy.
Here you go. Last place was, I don't think they're here tonight, but it's Novice Star something.
Wow, you had 87 people in. Wow.
Yeah, that was a lot. I had a lot to put in this one.
Seriously.
That's why he didn't mind us chatting.
Look at all the beat up gorillas and dinosaurs and aliens that are laying around out there.
Is
I
that
like the
one right
marshmallow
behind me, just like laying there? Is that laying down?
Yeah.
It died.
Lost Boys Andy just collapsed at the finish line. Second
Oh,
target.
That was Andy behind me?
Yeah, he's a dead gorilla. He touched the
No,
finish
Rachel
line.
smacked him with that tail.
I think I ate some beans to keep him from.
Well, I want to say that I didn't get to any of the extra stuff that I had for you guys this week, so I will carry that over to next week. Next week, we'll have some surprise finds that I have made over the course of the last 2 weeks.
Nice.
Some really cool coins that have been preserved in acrylic that I'm going to show off, and a few other things that I didn't get to today. I'm trying to think if there was anything that I needed to talk about today before we leave. Also, I wanted to say that I did pin the message for the St. Jude's fundraiser. If anybody wants to participate in that, please feel free to click my link and hit in. There are raffle tickets for the end of the year. I bypassed my Christmas giveaways this year for St. Jude's participant raffles and giveaways for that. I have at least 1, 2, 3. I have 5 prizes already donated for that giveaway. I'm not going to mention anything yet, but every $5 you spend buys you a ticket, and you can spend it on any channel that's in the Swinging for St. Jude giveaway to participate and get a raffle ticket somewhere around the end of the year, right around the week of Christmas, whatever Thursday falls on that week. I'm going to do that raffle. And right now, as it stands, I have at least 5 prizes. I'm going to say by that time, I will have at least 20. We have over 800 raffle tickets that are out there right now. As a whole, we've raised over $4,000 for St. Jude's. $5 gets you a ticket. If you want to participate, pick your favorite channel. You can pick my link, and then that's in the chat that I posted. Go to any channel you like. You have Digging with Deej. You have Jason Ziccarelli, the Magnetic Squatch, Scuba Sonia. You have B3 Relic Recovery, Chris. There is a lot of people that are participating in this. There's 10 channels that are. Juice really wanted to get involved, and there was not a slot left for him in that particular fundraiser. So he didn't get to sign into one. He really wanted to do so. But we have a lot of great channels. Just pick one and donate it. Chris is going to give me a master list at the end of the year, and I'm promising everybody great prizes. The first 5 prizes are they're not huge, not like metal detectors or anything yet, but we're working that direction. Definitely some good accessories for the hobbies, all 3 hobbies: magnet fishing, metal detecting, and prospecting. So if you have a few extra dollars, St. Jude's is probably the best fundraiser out there, and I would definitely appreciate it. The sooner we reach that $10,000 goal as a community, the sooner we can get on to either raising more money, for that cause, or something a little different. So if you guys have the time, I appreciate it. Ro, Rachel, Angie, thank you guys for coming up and hanging out with me tonight. It's a different crowd. It was a nice vibe. It was fun listening to you all just kind of chit chat together, bringing up the ladies' side of the community. I love it.
Oh, we love you, Shane.
Thanks for having us, Shane.
Thank you for letting us.
Yeah, everybody, don't forget tomorrow night, I Dig Fridays. If you go to Juice's page, you can find a lineup. I'm sure Ro has something posted about that as well. And then Maine and Jersey Ray is in that as well. So, we got 2 of them right here today and now. So, and then Saturday night, Saturday Maine Digs, or Maine Saturday Digs. I'm not sure what it is. A lot of great creators there. There's a lot of content to soak up for this treasure hunting community. You know what? Next week, I think I'm going to start into my Lost Treasures of the United States that you can go out and try to find yourself series. I think I will dedicate 30 minutes to that next week. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick. I might start with Blackbeard. Blackbeard is one of my favorite treasures that's still out there that nobody's found over the last 100 years.
Did you watch one of my beach videos? Not the last one, but the one before it, I think. I talk about Blackbeard. He married a woman 1 town over from me.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories about Blackbeard's treasure. It's another one of those ones that I've researched, because if you live anywhere between Chesapeake and the Cayman Islands or the U.S. Virgin Islands, he has been there, and the potential for him to bury his treasure in your locality is there. There's a lot of people that are really out there looking for Blackbeard. I think I will start with that next week, dedicate 15 to 30 minutes to that, and let you know what I know about that treasure. And then maybe if you're in those areas, you can start looking. I hope it brings a little excitement to the community, knowing that he robbed close to 100 ships, and whether they were Spanish galleons or English cruisers, taking silver and gold and precious metals and stones and jewelry, and basically just taking off with it, and then finding a place to hide it somewhere, which nobody's found until this day. So that's going to be cool. I'll do that next week, and I got a lot of stuff to show you as well. But I'm 2 minutes from being overtime today. Much love to everybody in here. Angie, Ro, and Rachel, I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming up tonight. I will see you all next week on Thirsty Thursday.
Thanks for having
Bye.
us. We'll see you later.